In this video I'm reviewing the Thule Epos 2, a solid bike rack for 2 bikes. I recently got an e-bike, and honestly getting it into the car was a bit of a pain. So I figured it was about time to give this rack a proper real-world test. I've been using this bike rack, the Thule Epos 2, for a bit more than a year. So I thought I can really share my thoughts now, my experience. Yeah, I love it. Filming during magic hours seemed perfect. What I kind of forgot that it's also rush hour. Gee, this country is busy, man. Let's head to a quieter spot. The rack feels super stable while driving. And I honestly wasn't sure it would work on my small electric car, the BMW i3, but it does. For anyone wondering, I'm filming this along the River Lek in the Netherlands. I'm at the Zalmsteken. This is a very popular spot in the summer because it has a beach. I can see Ameide from here and it's nice and quiet now in the winter. A lot of sun today. Let's mention 5 reasons why I love this bike rack. First of all, you can get this loading ramp with it. You can just roll the bicycle on, which is especially good when you have a very heavy e-bike. 2, the arms are very easily adjustable. You can move them every way you want. The arm heads as well, and therefore it's very easy to connect the bike to the rack. 3, there is a belt system to secure the wheels and frame. So this system is very handy. You can make it very tight. And you can also lock them, which is firstly good against theft. And secondly, I just feel it's more safe that way. When it's locked, it just can't go loose. I always get a bit nervous that maybe the bike will go off because I've heard a lot of horror stories from other people. So things like that just make it more secure and safe for me. 4, there's a good distance between the 2 bikes. They don't touch each other. You only have to be a little bit careful of the pedals, but apart from that, there's no touching. So because of that, you can't damage the bike. 5, there is this lock. That's also an extra thing to buy, the same as this load ramp. That's the only thing. If you get all these things together, the price isn't low, I have to say. But the lock is great too. Another layer of security. I mean, in some countries might be not so important, but in the Netherlands where I live, it's really good to lock your bikes. You can not only lock the bikes, but also the bike rack. They use the same key, which is super handy. For the extra cable lock, you get a separate key. So for me, having a bike rack on the car definitely made things way easier. Now I have my bike rack, I also notice I stop more often. So when I go on a trip and I go somewhere and I think, oh, maybe make a little bike ride here, it's just easier to make that stop, take the bikes off. Just makes it a bit more flexible. What I forgot to mention, there's room for wide tires and you can tilt the rack to open the boot of your car. I'm hesitating a bit here because I haven't tried this function before, but believe me, it's safe. You might hear some music on the background. I mean, it's very hard to find a quiet place in the Netherlands. So yes, if you don't mind spending a bit, this is an excellent bike rack. It did take me some time to get used to the whole procedure. Working with the straps, turning the pedals in the right direction, and so on. After a bit of trial and error, I was able to load both bikes in just a few minutes. I thought I'd give you a little bit of advice. First of all, place the bikes with the handlebars facing away from each other. Take a moment to see which bike should go on first and how to position the pedals. 1 pedal up and 1 down worked best for me. Normally I put the e-bike first because the handlebars are quite wide. This time I put my normal bike first and it was not as handy. Also, with the belts, it's good to keep that grey button pressed while you feed the belt in. Then it's easy to tighten it afterwards. I noticed if you actually take your time and you think about all the things, oh, are the pedals right? Or is everything in a good position? It actually goes quicker. It's done in like 5 minutes, really. So everything is great. Time to go home. My review is done. No, nothing is perfect. That's impossible. So, my critical side note. You need some strength to connect and remove the bike rack. The bike rack is quite heavy. It's a little bit more than 17 kilos. You need some muscles. I mostly let my partner do this actually. So I'm going to try to do it myself now. It's easily foldable, which means You can also store it pretty well. Okay, first try to disconnect it. That goes okay. And now try to connect it. You really have to push this. Apparently I can do it. You know, I'm not that strong. Mounting the rack itself takes a bit of feeling. It's self-stabilizing, but you still need to find the right angle before it clicks. If it's not making the right angle and you have to use too much strength, then you know this is not good. So I adjust it a bit and then it's possible to close it. But yeah, you need a little bit of strength. The registration plate easily slides in here. So is a bike rack a necessity? No. But does it make things easier? Yes, definitely does. And it's kind of cool, no, to have a bike rack on my electric BMW. I find it cute. I hope this review was useful for you. I find it kind of hard to go in this review mode to sum up things. So if there's any things you think I can improve or things that you're missing in my reviews, please let me know. Do you have a bike rack and what's your experience with it? I would love to hear that. See you in the next vlog. That will be cycling again along the Gevelingenmeer in Zeeland. So see you soon. Happy cycling. Bye.